This country has a long tradition of separation between church and state, and today we're going to march for a separation between corporations and state.
Yeah!
So what's going on here today?
We're shutting down the WTO.
They call it a convergence, so it's a lot of different movements coming together to express their resistance.
Everybody's asking all these questions. What is the WTO? How does it affect me? It's everything they're eating, everything they're wearing, everything they're watching, everything they're hearing.
What do you mean shut it down?
Well, right now we're blockading the entranceway that most of the delegates are trying to get in. So we're literally trying to shut down the meeting.
Every street that leads to the convention center has a corner blocked off.
Basically, we're trying to shut down movement between here and the convention center.
We are talking about trade agreements which don't have to do just with trade, but they have to do with every aspect of life. They have to do with agriculture, they have to do with our forests, they have to do with our environment and nature, they have to do with how we lead our lives.
For these young kids in the street today, it's about their future being traded off by corporations who frankly don't give a shit what happens to them.
Every single case that the World Trade Organization has ruled on, whether it's sea turtles or dolphins or any other aspect of nature, they have ruled for the destruction of nature in the interest of corporate profit making.
I think it's a continuation of the same process that they began after World War II when they established the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. And this is a further step in the globalization of the economy and a one world government.
If you look at the effect of the World Trade Organization and GATT, the reduction of taxes on transnational corporations, that bankrupts government all around the world. And governments then have to borrow money. They get in debt, and then the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank can step in and say, you're in debt, you need more money? Okay, we'll give you more money, but you've got to implement these policies.
The World Bank is the bank that actually hands out the money to fund these mega development projects. Then the IMF steps in and imposes these horrible structural adjustment programs. Structural adjustment programs, SAPs, are really anti-human. They basically mean cuts in healthcare, education, and other social services.
Never mind, these are debts for projects that people did not want. Large dams or building a nuclear reactor on area prone to seismic activity.
Policies, economic policies written in Washington and Wall Street will never bring development to third world countries. They will never eliminate poverty.
You know, the cards are stacked against the poor people. Cards are stacked against the small farmers. Cards are stacked against anyone who is on the periphery of the system. It has really become a trade which benefits the corporations at the expense of the poor.
There's only one thing that the ruling interests have ever wanted, and that's everything.
You guys delegates coming through?
Thanks.
Since the first trade round 50 years ago, we've cut major nations' tariffs on manufactured goods by 90%. During the same period, global trade has grown 15-fold. And we've seen the most rapid, sustained economic growth, not just in the United States, but throughout the world, in any period of human history.
Of course, they have an ideology to justify it. If we create growth in the economy through more trade, it will trickle down. The proof that that's just not true is if you look at the past 50 years, the statistics show you've had more rapid growth in imports and exports and foreign investment and debt and all these other indicators of global economic growth than ever before in history. Did inequality get better or worse during that time? It got worse. Did the environment get better or worse during that time? It got far worse. Did community cohesion and knowing your neighbors get better or worse during that period? It got worse. Spirituality, did our spiritual lives get better or worse? It got far worse. Everybody's focused on money, money, money.
There's the Babylons, the Romans, and then the Americans now. They all chase after that mighty dollar, but when they get close to it, it slips away from them, and they keep on traveling. finally they're so far away from their path of destiny that they can't recognize how far off they have been.
What is our constitutional rights? Give me my constitutional rights, and you have them too. We don't. Nobody does. Go home. Go home. Go home today.
We say it's a David and Goliath struggle. We say it's a David and Goliath struggle.
Sovereignty resides in we the people.
So basically the momentum is with us because the truth is with us.
Your normal rights don't apply this week in Seattle, apparently.
Why is that?
Because we're winning.
Something about everybody gotta be in at 7, don't come out your house or something, but you know what? We're out here. We're saying no to WTO.
In case you are coming in late, the WTO Ministerial Conference has been canceled by order of the people.
Pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
The WTO has got to gizzo for shizzo.
All empires collapse. Everything that goes up must come down. It's law of nature, and this empire is going to come down too.
So far, I think you'd have to say the score is WTO nothing, demonstrators about 2.